Hello and welcome to Coatbridge High School's demonstration on how to log into Glow and Microsoft Office 365. In this tutorial we will also show you how you can download Microsoft Office 365 for your home device. Okay, this is the first page that you will normally see. Your background might be a little bit different if you're using a Microsoft device. What we want to do is we want to search for the Google Chrome. So Google Chrome, the green, the red and the yellow spinny wheel, that'll get you onto the internet. Try using this rather than Internet Explorer or any other web browser. Safari's fine if you're on an Apple device. Open up Google and then in the Google search bar, if you can type Glow Login. So type Glow Login in the Google search bar. This is the next page that comes up, and at the top of the page we've got Glow Sign In, RM Unify. That's the one that we want to select. We're then faced with the Glow Sign In, where we've got the option to put in our username or email address plus our password. So I'm going to put in username and email address here. It'll be GW followed by a number, followed by your surname, followed by your first name. There might be a number at the end of that. But the most important thing that you have to remember, and this is where people often struggle to access, is that you have to have the @glow.sch.uk. Then we type in a password and we're good to go. If you don't know your username and password, then you can phone up the school office and we'll sort that out for you. Once you've signed in, you face the Glow Launchpad, or what's called the Glow Launchpad. You know it's a Coatbridge High School Launchpad because it says Dare to Dream, Aim to Achieve behind it, and that's a picture of our school office window. Now there's some different tiles here. You might have different tiles to this, but everyone will have the purple Microsoft Teams tile, which is the first one on the left. I also have one called Office 365 Home, which is in orange, and that's the one that we're going to be looking at adding to our screen. So if I want to add to my screen, I press the Add tile button next to Microsoft Teams there, and then I get the option to add from personal tile or from app from library. We want to add an app from the library, so click app from library, and then I'm faced with the library. Up in the top right hand corner here I've got the option to search for different apps, so I'm going to search for the Office 365 app, and I can see that there's two options become available at this point. So option one is Office 365 Home, which is the one that I've got on my desktop or my Launchpad, and then there's the other option. If you don't have Microsoft Office or Word or Excel or PowerPoint on your device, then you can download that for free. The Scottish Government has paid for that for every pupil that's in education, that they can have that on their device for free. So you can click on either of those. You can either install or you can add it to your Launchpad. So if I want to install, then I click on the one that says install, and then I get the option to press install at the top there. Once I've installed that, that'll be on my computer, and it'll work like any computer in the school building. So back to my Launchpad, you could add the Office 365 to your Launchpad. I would encourage everybody to do that because I would encourage everybody to use Office 365 online to do all of their schoolwork, whether it's a Word document, a PowerPoint or an Excel spreadsheet that you need to make up. So I'm going to click on Office 365 now, and that takes me into my Office 365 homepage. Down the left hand side you'll see that there is a Word document, there is an Excel symbol, there's a PowerPoint symbol, there is an Outlook symbol, and then the one that's highlighted there is OneDrive. So from here I can access any of these different applications, and it also shows me what my most recent files are. So you can see there that I accessed Presentation 1 13 minutes ago, I accessed S1 French Notebook an hour ago, I accessed a Social Factor PowerPoint 1 hour ago, and it also gives me a little preview of all those along the top. It'll also give me a little preview if I've shared this with anybody, if they've been on the document as well, if they've edited it, if they've updated it when they did that as well. So I'm going to open up a Word document, so I click on the W on the left hand side where it says Word, and what I get the option to do is I get the option to open up a new blank document, and again you can see all the documents that I've been involved in. So along the bottom there We've got 4 documents that were most recent Word documents that I've been involved in, whether it's been by me or by somebody else, but it's certainly one that I've either shared with them or they've shared with me. I want to create a new blank document, so I press on the Add New Blank Document option, and I'm faced with the classic Word layout. Now, I do have the option to open this on a desktop app if I wanted to, if I downloaded that, but I tend to just work online because I find it quite simple. Up in the top left hand corner we've got a bit that says Word, and then it says Document 1, and it says Saved. Because it says Saved there, I know that all the work that I've done so far is saved. Now, if I'm working on Glow or through Office 365 online, then every single time I press a key, it automatically saves that. Okay, so there's no having to find the save or save as button anymore. We don't have to do that like I had to do when I was growing up. It just automatically saves every time you add something to your document. Every time you edit it, it updates it and saves it automatically, and it all saves it back into the Office 365 home where we were viewing earlier. So what I want to do though is, so that I can find my files easy, is I want to rename this file. So we say it says Word, and then it says Document 1 and Saved. I want to click on that Document 1, and it gives me the option to rename this file. So I would take out the Document 1 and I would rename it something else. Once I've done that, it automatically saves and it would appear in my files. So now I can click on PowerPoint. So I've clicked on PowerPoint there, and again I get the same options. I could click on Excel, and again I would get the same options, and I can just open a new blank presentation, or if it was Excel I could open a new blank sheet. Alternatively, it gives you some options for templates and things if you want to use those as well. And then finally, the OneDrive icon, that's a little blue cloud. If I click on that, that gives me every single document that I've ever created via Office 365, whether it's a Word document, an Excel document, or a PowerPoint. And I can use anything saved in my OneDrive, I can use that when uploading work onto Microsoft Teams. So if I complete a bit of work for an assessment or for an assignment, then I can save it in my OneDrive. If I'm using Glow Office 365, it'll automatically save it to my OneDrive, and then I can just add it onto an assignment when the teacher wants to see it.